racetrack was built. Every driver told me you had to stay in. You got trouble in the back straightaway. 1, 2, 3 automobiles. 4 collected.
I see Robert Presley's in it. He's up against the outside of the back straightaway wall over there. That's Lyndon Amick in the 35. Turning.
Well, we see 4 cars running together right here. And let's see what happens as they come off of turn 2. Did you see Presley's car get up next to the wall? He just got up in that loose stuff that Buddy was talking about. Slid sideways, and then others coming on, hitting each other. And, what, 3 more getting involved.
That was Dale Earnhardt Jr. in the 31 in that scrape. Phil Parsons giving us this picture.
Yeah, he was back at the back of the pack, so he saw a lot of it and made a good move. There he's changing those gears, but that was to get out of the way that time.
Dale Jr. took a lick out of thing he could do. There's the 47 breaking away. There's the 31 coming in, the white and blue car.
Trickle was on the low side coming in turn 2, and around goes Earnhardt, up in the air and over. Both cars land on their wheels, but Trickle and Earnhardt Jr. go for a wild ride down the back straightaway of Daytona. And between Dick Trickle, the orange car, and Dale Earnhardt Jr.
There's the orange car of Dick Trickle. And you can see Trickle, he must have gotten hit from behind and shot right straight into Earnhardt's car. And you see Earnhardt's car lift, sets back down on the hood of Dick Trickle's car, then comes back down on its wheels.
Oh, we got problems. Big trouble. Big time. Keller, Dale Earnhardt Jr. Keller comes down and gets McLaughlin. Dale Jr. We mentioned Earnhardt Jr. and caution is on the speedway.
Lyndon Amick also on pit road there with torn up car.
They just get really bottled up. Earnhardt, you see him there. Everybody got, yeah, you're right. They got bottled up ahead of him. Now this gets ugly right here.
Now Phil Parsons in that 10 car on the bottom there actually made the first contact. And then look at Earnhardt get knocked into the outside wall. And then he comes across and hits the inside barrier.
And there he gets Lyndon Amick. Actually, I thought the 83 of Wayne Grubb might have made the first contact. It's maybe worth looking at that again. It was tough to tell. Riding with Phil Parsons.
Down in the corner here, let's just take a good look. Down in the corner, watch this right now. Boom, right there.
Yeah, just a little light tap, but it got him wiggling. Yep.
Eli.
You got it. Why do I even bother?
Eagle eye me. Look at Darrell.
And Ward Burton, caution is out. We got a car into the wall, and that is Earnhardt Jr. in the wall in the backstretch very, very hard. His car spun coming off of turn 2, looped around, and tagged the inside walls. Here again, now coming off turn 2, there's Earnhardt Jr.'s car, just gets sideways.
Like it was a little bit low coming off of that corner, and the back end got loose on him, and down to the inside he went.
And there's a lot, you're right, there's a lot of damage to the front of that car.
Challenge Ricky Rudd, and moves up to 3rd.
Oh, we got trouble already.
3 cars, 4 cars.
It's Dale Jr.
Earnhardt Jr. with Jimmy Spencer, Kenny Wallace, and Mike Wallace. And it is Earnhardt Jr.'s car who comes to rest against the outside wall. Here's what happened as things bunched up.
I'm not so, I can't tell until we look at it one more time, but Hornaday might have got into the back of Jr. And, of course, all these other guys didn't have any place to go. Here comes Hornaday. Let's see what happens here. He's coming down the back. It's Jr. right in front of him. I'm sure everybody's being real cautious.
Yeah.
Oh, no, come on. Of all
things. Everybody trying to tiptoe into that corner.
Yeah.
Of course, Kenny Wallace there in the white car, just nowhere to go.
These guys are all just caught up in it and can't nowhere to go. They're bunched up on the start here. And poor Kenny Wallace searching for a sponsor. And here's Jr. and
go outside. Outside.
Oh, trouble down here. A car's trying to get in the pit. Hard in the wall. That's Bill Elliott.
Little E, Dale Earnhardt, and Kevin Harvick. A very hard crash for Elliott.
Oh, yeah.
The first serious incident, or rather for Earnhardt, the first serious incident of the day. And
there we go.
Almost like maybe Kevin Harvick was slowing down
trying to get in the pit.
29 car.
Oh, that's it.
I'm telling you, that is
a brutal hit.
It is.
Kyle Petty just squeezes through there, has to go to pit road to take evasive action. All the cars have now taken the caution flag, and rescue workers come to the aid of Harvick and Earnhardt Jr. You're exactly right, Darrell. Harvick had slowed. He was trying to get to pit road. And Earnhardt Jr. going under him, the two collided.
Oh, trouble for Jr. Couldn't hang on to it. Into the wall. Caution's out. And the field slows immediately. As he was getting lapped by Ryan Newman.
Got up in the gray marbles or dirt or whatever you want to call it up there.
And Ashley was just trying to go faster than his car was capable of going, trying to keep up with Ryan Newman.
The car is now faster and harder than the tires will allow.
Championship contender in trouble, crashing on the back straightaway. No, believe this. Looked like he had contact with car laborers. Yeah, man. Another championship twist.
Up the racetrack, they just make a little bit of contact, at 190 miles per hour. That's the result.
Didn't Junior do something like that?
Here.
Wasn't that with Ryan Newman? Was it Ryan Newman?
Yeah.
And crashed exactly the same way a couple of years ago?
He thought he was clear, but he just humped the bumper.
And that's a big hit.
That is a big hit. Not only
In more ways
than one, yeah.
The onboard view from Dale Earnhardt Jr.'s car.
Crash in turn number one. One car got loose entering the corner and collected Dale Earnhardt Jr.
It really was, and Junior just tried to move up a little too quickly and caught the back of Vickers's car. Not sure what he was thinking.
All the drivers have climbed out on ROK.
There's just nowhere for Ricky Rudd to go in the 21 car.
Caution has just come out here at Pocono. Dale Earnhardt Jr. has crashed on the backstretch.
You know, they tried to crash off turn 3. It was a big group of cars, and they made it to turn 1 off turn 1. It looks like that big group of cars didn't work.
You were surprised they made it through turn 3, but you didn't think they'd make it back, did you? Here's the tail end of it.
Can't tell if contact between the 22 of Blaney and Junior or not.
Oh, and Johnson gets a good restart. He gets away from that car. Junior spinning.
Earnhardt Jr. spins up in front of McMurray.
How he blew up that left rear of the 8 car. How in the world did that happen? The tire completely fell off the car.
That's in one attempt at a green-white checker.
Coming through the white,
White in caution, and Jimmy Johnson will win it here at Atlanta.
Slow down, they're yelling. Slow down.
Kind of luck. This is the emblematic of the kind of year I've had. Watch the 8 car. My heavens.
It's like maybe a broken wheel or something. I mean, the lug nuts just don't all come off the car at the same time. It could have been a broken wheel. And Jamie McMurray, oh my gosh, bad day for him. He had such a good run going on.
What a crazy finish.
That is crazy.
Comes off there right up in front of Jamie McMurray. And suddenly a day he thought might end up in victory lane ends up with disappointment once again.
And there's two fellas that didn't do anything wrong at all. Jamie's just a victim. And
bottom, you get down that bottom and you're trapped there.
That was a close call right there.
Woo.
Oh, got trouble up front.
Biffle right in front of Junior.
Carl
Kenseth is in it.
Oh, and turns Quapple into the outside wall.
And
Kevin, a lot of chasers involved in this one.
Oh.
17.
when you get off there if you can drive it.
This is definitely the big one we were looking for, guys. I was hoping we had not seen, or we had seen it and we wouldn't see this, but these guys hung back all day, and that's what they get in then. Here in the front, whenever looks like maybe the 99 gets into the back of the 16, that's all 3 Roush cars that it takes out right there. And Dale Jr. Look at Jimmy Johnson just squeezed by this. There's still some wrecking ahead of even of Jimmy Johnson yet. We talk about bump drafting. It's hard to see from that angle we were right there, but bump drafting in the corners, you have to believe that Biffle got a shot right there. I don't think that the car would just turn sideways. Jimmy Johnson right there in the middle, just behind Kevin Harvick, who was involved in the accident. But Jimmy Johnson.
Right there, got some coming. Hold the brake.
He was running in 4th position. The car got high off.
Yeah, I noticed he really couldn't get through turns 1 and 2 as good as he wanted, and I'm thinking maybe he got hit up here. He's got in the middle of 3.
The 00 can't hold his line, went down in the bottom of the corner and lost it, running the side of my car, spun me out. So I know that he can't hold his line, and I should have known that, but I got to run hard and try to win. Some people you just can't race side by side with. So I'm pretty disappointed. We had a pretty good run. I want to thank my guys and Amp Energy and Mountain Dew and National Guard.
Once again, just on the inside of Brendan.
Oh, look out!
Trouble.
Oh, and upside down is Earnhardt. This is going to be a mess.
Big spin behind us, wave him.
The 33 of Harvick, Joey Logano involved. More cars still spinning in this multiple car crash.
Oh, there's contact behind him between Carl Edwards and Carl Edwards got up into Keselowski.
And boy, it just flipped Dale over. And then there's nowhere for these guys to go. That's Kyle Busch. That's the damage he sustained. There's Brendan gone.
You got to wonder why Carl Edwards would make a move like that on the straightaway. Kind of made an abrupt move up to the outside lane there. I don't know if he thought he was clear. Yeah, sometimes you're moving over just to get against that car.
Greg Biffle also involved. Let's go on board. This is the view from Junior.
That's where he just got turned. When you get hit in the right rear, there's nothing you can do. And, of course, the air automatically gets underneath that car right then. Let's see here. See Carl moving over. Yeah, I think his intentions were just to get over there, but you could see that outside line moving a little bit just to slow them down. And I don't know if Brad came down just a little. Nothing that Brad was doing wrong, but it only takes just a split second of both of these drivers moving in the same direction, and that creates the contact.
Passing before the start-finish line.
And Newman again. Ryan Newman hit the wall.
Junior!
Truex and Junior.
Oh, no, and here's Truex.
Caution is out.
Caution is out there, yeah.
Pushed by Casey Mears. Kenseth with Harvick behind him. Oh, there's contact. Stewart into the middle of the pack and over.
Caution's out.
And a huge wreck to end this race. Matt Kenseth is going to get to the finish line first. 55, Mears in the 13, Stewart in the 14.
You can see Tony just a little bit late in making that move to get back down. Harvick and Kenseth on the outside had a run, so they were literally going to go by him on both sides.
Watch the two. The championship leader somehow avoided getting really torn up in that.
See, it looked like Martin Truex was going to get through there. Bobby Labonte caught him right at the end.
Side, to the side. Stay high there. Right in front, looking Stevie here. Stay high there. Caution's out. 2 more cars come by here at speed here. And the caution is out. You're clear low, you're clear low, you're clear low. You okay, bud? Yes. 10-4. I didn't get to see it, but I'm assuming it's pretty hard. Go to the garage hard.
Hamlin, Trevor Bayne, and a car in the wall. Hard in turn number 1.
If it's on fire in the car, I need you to
Dale Earnhardt Jr.
As soon as I can, if it's on fire in the car there.
Wow, that thing is...
Get low if you can. Come on low. Start working your way low. Work your way low. One more car. Come on down. Come on down. Turn left. It's on fire. Get out.
He's bailing out that thing.
Watch the 88.
Yeah, he's going down the front here, headed toward turn 1. You can see at 190 mile an hour, and he lost a tire.
Did he not? I believe he just drove down through the grass, which is not unusual for doing that here.
Yeah, that's right. Looking back on it, yeah, he clipped the grass.
It's dry with these cars being on the ground so low. I don't think you can clip that grass like you used to.
Wow, did that push back the Lexan windshield and everything? I think that left front corner, that nose looks pretty heavily damaged.
Well, look how bad it bent that windshield bracket. If he's got problems with the windshield and the left side of the.
And just didn't see the grass. Didn't know the grass was down there that close. With the way the A-post is in these cars, you can't really see that good to that angle. So I really didn't have a good visual where the grass was, and just got down in there pretty good.
2 off the corner.
On the back stretch, caution is out.
And it's Dale Jr.
Oh no.
Damage. The whole tailpiece is missing.
We know we lost a right rear tire. Very similar to what happened to 9 car of Sam Hornish, it appears, coming off turn 2. Man, that's heavy contact, that outside wall.
Hold the brake there. Hold the brake there. Hold the brake. This is where the right rear is going. I'll let you know a lot of right rear damage. So hold.
Down in the first corner, caution waves for a 2-car crash. Dale Earnhardt Jr. for the second time today with Carl Edwards, and Jr.'s car is aflame.
Oh, man.
I think that'll do Amelia in. I think that's about it for her. What a bad day for Junior.
Remember, this car's been in the garage. They worked on it, repaired it. And Carl Edwards in the 19 had damage from the last caution.
Oh man. He had a tire go down or some kind of a failure there.
Yeah, right front. Looked like he had some damage on the right front from that wreck back there.
You all right?
Up the hill it went.